So I got a surprise if I can pull it off. That's the thing. As most of y'all know that follow us, our house is pretty much complete except one thing, and that is our stair rail. If you guys don't know, we hired a gentleman to weld us a stair rail and put it up. That was a year ago, and pretty much he took our deposit, never made the stair rail, and has pretty much vanished. So that's that. So we don't have a stair rail, and we just been trying to figure out what to do. Brooke originally wanted like a black metal stair rail to go up here. And after this guy did this, you know, we were kind of in limbo. We've tried to, I don't want to get into the legal aspects of everything, but since we tried to find someone else to weld us a stair rail for up here, and we've been unsuccessful. It's just like everything else when we were building the house, you know. Some people say they'll come look and they don't show up. Some people say I'm interested and don't return your calls. And so that's where we've been with this stair rail. So the other option is to just build a regular stair rail, which we didn't want. And then another option was to build the hog panel style stair rail. And Brooke didn't like that option. Plus, after looking at it, it takes a lot of material to build that stair rail. So searching, Brooke found one that she really liked that looks like a farmhouse style stair rail. And what I like about it is it's got horizontal banisters or horizontal beams that go this way, which is really helpful for the dogs because the dogs go up there. When we had our other house, we had the vertical banisters and they would just stick their head through it, and Gidget and Arlo could actually near about fit through them, and it just made me a nervous wreck. These go this way, which will prevent that pretty much. So all that being said, I've been working on it. We got this stuff not too long ago, so in the evening times, I've been working on it, or if I had a chance when we got through doing outside things, I've been working on it. And Brooke and MaryCarl are gone today. I'm hoping that I can get this thing finished before they get back and surprise them. That's gonna be a big undertaking, but we'll see if we can pull it off. Let's go do the chores real quick this morning, and then let's see if I can pull all this off. Fingers crossed. All right, girl, let's go. But as y'all can see, she is ready to go. Thank goodness, day number 2 full of sunshine. Whew, we needed it. I want the rain because I want the pond to fill up, but thank goodness I got 2 days of sunshine here. And speaking of pond, I'll come over here and show y'all. Lots of ducks in the pond. Oh me. All right, guys. Let's go feed everybody. All right, so let me tell you what we got going on here. We got, we're making this out of 2x4s and some metal railing, which is not really a railing, but we're making it railing, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But here are the 2x4s right here. Now, I sanded these down to make them smooth, got rid of any type of writing or imperfections, sanded it down. I start off with a high grit, then went to 120, I mean a low grit, a rough grit, and then 120, and I finished it off with 220. So it is smooth as silk. And then I came back and I stained it the same color that our stairs or our stair treads are stained now. So that's that. Now here are the metal strips right here. Now I have sanded these and painted these, but here are the metal strips right here, and they're painted black, and this will be my horizontal strip right there. And this is 1/8 of an inch thick, and it's 1 inch wide. And that will be my horizontal railing on the stair treads. So that's basically it in a nutshell. It sounds like it may not look that great, but it should look really, really good. To give you a quick visual on how it's gonna work is the 2x4s will run vertical like this, and they'll be spaced 3 foot apart. And we got lag bolts that go in to the 2x10s, and the studs running this way, and it'll also attach to the wall. And then the wood will continue to come down, and see, it's gonna hang down. The wood's gonna hang down on the front of the balcony and the stair rail. And then the 2x4s are gonna come down here, again, being lag bolted in. And then the railing, I'm gonna run horizontal this way, and then horizontal that way. And then we'll top it off with the 2x4 handrail, which will be a handrail, and it'll come down, and that will be our balcony and our stair railing right there. The wood stain will match this right here. And see, this is all of our wood stain inside the house. Is that color there, which is a mahogany. Same color, just like our island right here. So it'll all tie together. And it looked really, really simple. So that's the good part, because as you guys know, I'm no carpenter. I'm not a perfectionist. And to me, most carpenters are perfectionists because they just do amazing work. And you know, everything's to a 1/16 of an inch, and it's just beautiful. I'm not that guy. So this looks very simple, and I think I can pull it off. Everything's gonna blend in and give us the look that we wanted. As a matter of fact, y'all don't tell Brooke this, but I think if it works like it should, this is gonna look better than the metal welded handrail, in my opinion. It's gonna look more like a country farmhouse style handrail. And I think she'll agree if it turns out like it should. But we don't know yet, because I ain't even started. Gidget, Holly, y'all ready to get started? Yeah, me too. All right, so the trickiest part of the whole deal so far has been cutting the molding out. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a molding right there. And the 2x4s would not fit flush until I cut that little molding out. I had to cut out 9 of these guys. That's so far it's been the most tedious thing. And this one right here, the last one, gave me trouble because I had a piece of baseboard on that upper wall running this way, and I had to cut it off, and my saw wouldn't quite get in there. I was using a coping saw, which worked very well, except on that piece of molding. Had to get a little bigger saw, and then I couldn't get all the way through it, so I got my die grinder, even though it don't have a wood blade on it and it smoked up the house for a second, I got through it. Didn't take but a second and it zipped right through there, but it did smoke it up a little bit. Now, got that done, so now I'm trying to figure out my handrail here, and it's gonna be 36 inches, which is code. And so that's what I'm trying to figure out is the handrail, and I'm gonna mark the boards once I get the height right. And then my original plan was just to take a skill saw and just cut them off after I marked them, but I just don't trust my judgment. So I'm really thinking about taking these back off and using the miter saw or chop saw to cut them the perfect angle and then put them back up. I'll figure that out once I get this rail right. Okay, getting the handrail was a little tricky because you're like, where do you measure it from? Well, you measure it from here. Don't measure it from your step or your stair. We're measuring it from here because that's where I'm taking that top measurement from. It took me a second to figure all that out, but I did figure it out. So if I measure from here to where it hits right there, and if I measure here to where it hits right there, it's 34.5, which is what I want. I want 34.5 because when I put my top plate on there, which is another 2x4, it will make that 36 inches tall because the 2x4 is roughly 1.5 inches wide. So, took me a minute to figure that out, but got it. All right, y'all, it is looking good. It really is. You know, our biggest concern, and Brooke's biggest concern too, was it sitting on the front with the white. She thought that may not look good, but I think it looks really, really good because it just matches everything. It looks great. Now, once I get the metal strips going here, it's really gonna look good. It's gonna look good. Wow. So far, I'm pretty happy. I really am. I'm pretty happy. I'm thinking about go ahead and cutting the pieces on the back because I'm gonna put another 2x4 back here, and that way to cover up the metal, that metal on this side, and I'll sandwich it. And I just think that would look better and more finished than having the metal shown. And then I also have got good side and bad sides of these 2x4s. And I had those marked, and so the good sides would be showing. This is the bad side, like this one. You can see this one's pretty bad. So when I sandwich it, it'll cover that up. And I'm running 4.5-inch lag bolts in, and it's going through several pieces of thick wood right in here. So it's really sturdy. But I also, on the back side, once I get done, once we put this piece in, I will do a joint here and angle it into this piece. And then on this back side, I'm gonna put a couple of screws here and countersink them and put them up where you can't see them. And that too will hold it from the back side, but they are super, super sturdy. So it's not really going anywhere. So that'll probably be overkill, but anyways, I'd rather be safe than sorry. But God, it looks good. I like it. I really like it. And I'm telling you, I think this is gonna look better than that steel metal welded handrail. I really do. Now the next step is the metal. We got the 1-inch wide metal strips that are about 1/8 of an inch wide, I think is what it is. And that's what's going on next. Code is 4 inches apart, is what code is in the strips, in between the strips. So I got to figure out how many strips I need to get, or how many I can fit in here to meet code. It could be less than 4 inches, but code is 4 inches. So 4 inches or less. So I got to figure that out now. All right, so the math works out pretty darn good. Every 4 inches makes it stop at 32. This is gonna be 36 inches tall once it's all said and done. So that'll be a 4-inch gap there. So it'll be exactly 4-inch gap all the way down. All right, so me and Holly got them all marked. So now it's time to cut some metal. Ain't that right, Holly? Get your safety glasses on, okay? Safety first. The first issue, the first problem that I've had with this whole thing, and that is my die grinder just broke. So I was like, what am I gonna cut this metal with? So I was like, just get a hacksaw. We'll try the hacksaw. And then I saw these, and y'all, this works. This works. These big, they use this for fencing. These big cutters work.
It's a lot faster too. It is a lot faster, y'all. Look at that. That is awesome.
So note to self, those cutters work better than the die grinder. Or the cutoff wheel. I was using the cutoff wheel on a die grinder. Got it finished, and it looks really good. I must say, I'm impressed. It wasn't super duper difficult. It really wasn't. To me, the hardest thing was getting the molding cut out. That was one of the hardest things. And then, you know, figuring the right sizes and the widths and where to put everything. But mainly cutting that molding out was the most tedious thing that took so much time. And then pre-drilling all the holes for the metal, which that's a lot of holes. But all in all, it was pretty darn easy. I don't think y'all are gonna believe how much money we spent on this. Less than $250. That's all the metal, that's all the wood, that's the stain, that's all the screws, that's everything that we used to build this handrail. Less than $250. That's crazy, because to have it welded was gonna be like $1,200, $1,300. Yeah, and we lost some of that because of, you know, the guy not doing what he said he was gonna do and just kind of just disappearing. Oh, but I am proud of myself. I like it, it looks great. I can't wait to show it to Brooke when she gets here. She's gonna flip out. And it's extremely sturdy. It's not moving, it's not budging. I got screws all in it. I got the lag bolts in it. You can't see them. It is just sturdy as it can be. It's now safe for Holly. I don't have to worry about her. Do not have to worry about anybody falling anymore, do we, Holly? I don't have to worry about you when you bring toys up here and start playing. No, that was one thing I'd get worried. She'd start playing up here and I'd make her quit and I'd get her toy and take it downstairs. So, not anymore. Not anymore. Now I got a mess to clean up, y'all. Ugh. Whew, got everything cleaned up. They'll be here. Oh, they're probably about 30 minutes out. I'm fixing to go take care of the evening chores real quick and then get ready for the big surprise. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Got a big surprise from Mama today. Yeah, I've been hard at it. How about you? What you been doing? Flipping the hay ring all over the place? That's what I think you've been doing. Sure is. All right, buddy. Holly, go cut the electric fence on for me. Or at least go put this up. You can put this up? Not yet? Okay. Not yet. We're working on it, right? Is that a good supper, Moo Man? Yeah. What you think Mama's gonna say when she sees that staircase, huh? What you think she's gonna say? Ooh, ooh, she's gonna say there's gonna be some stars in your crown. Ain't that what she's gonna say? Huh? Some stars in your crown. She gonna be surprised, that's for sure. Yeah, she gonna be surprised, that is for sure. I'll show you a picture of it here. Let me show you. Let me get it pulled up here. I want to see what you think about it. See it? Looks pretty good, don't it? Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. All right, old buddy. You have a wonderful evening, okay? I got to go get in there and get ready for Mama to be driving up here in a second. Oh, before I go in, I know some of y'all wondering about Peaches and the Super Bowl. She will be making her prediction, so y'all stay tuned for that. I mean, she's like, she's been doing it for 6-7 years now. I think she's got one wrong, one. And she's been doing the college football national championship game, and she's got one wrong. So I'm just saying, I know some of y'all probably waiting to place your bets to see who she's gonna pick, but it's coming. Come on, girl, let's go get ready for Mama. All right, so here's Brooke pulling up now. It's gonna be, see what she thinks, right? Let's see what she thinks. Holly, you ready for the surprise? Yeah, here we go. Here we go, Holly, you're in the way.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, Holly. Uh-oh. Gidget, you can go out. Oh, my gracious. Did y'all
Come
know
on,
about
Holly.
this?
Come on, Holly.
Holly, did you do this? Oh, my
Oh,
gracious.
goodness.
Let me pick
Goodness.
her up.
Yeah.
Come here, baby. Come here. Oh, my gracious.
What do you think about it?
I love it.
What do you think?
I love it. Gidget, it's beautiful.
Don't look good.
Oh, thank you so much. I love it.
Oh, you're welcome.
You know what?
What?
It looks better than that guy that didn't do his job.
Oh, it turned out pretty good.
Oh my gracious.
It turned out pretty good.
It turned out way good. It's awesome.
It's nice. You gotta come see it. It's nice.
Holly sent me first.
Holly's done tried it out
Oh
several
my
times.
gracious, Jason. If I could have ordered it up,
This is what you'd ordered?
I would have ordered this. It is awesome.
It looks better than what I envisioned.
Oh my gracious. Wow.
It looks better. I'm not gonna lie.
Look, Gidget, you can't even get out.
No, she can't even get her head. She can't even get her head through there.
Goodness gracious, it's wonderful. And now Mama doesn't have to worry about anybody falling off.
That's right.
What do you think? Isn't it beautiful?
Her and Holly can play up here now.
Did you help?
No, she didn't. She didn't help.
Oh,
I don't even see her.
wow. It looks incredible. I love it. Well, I don't know how you did it,
Yeah.
but I go away for a day
And you got a stair
and I
rail.
come back to a wonderful stair rail.
Ah, oh.
What an awesome surprise.
Surprise!
And a wonderful end to a great day.
This is your Valentine's Day.
Oh, goodness. If I get this for Valentine's,
Oh.
I have to think of somewhere else to go now.
There you go.
But the house is complete, so
Yeah.
I don't know what I'll have you do.
Yeah, the house is done. Pretty much.
Wow. I'm so happy.
Good.
Couldn't have turned out better. And we can dance up here and not have to worry about falling off the edge.
There you go.
Wow. Fantastic.
Good. I'm glad you approved.
Thank you.
You're welcome.